Hey everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. So while I'm still a little bit in recovery mode, as you can maybe tell, I have my first fall haul of the things. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna actually start off with the scent of the month for next month because I just got the scent. I didn't get the warmer, and I felt like this would be a good place just to throw it in because of all the other things we're gonna haul. They're all very fall themed. So this doesn't launch until September 1st, but you guys, I have to share it with you. It is so amazing. So the scent is called Give Me Candy, which is so fitting for like Halloween. It smells so good. I have to show you the color. I thought it was like a yellow kind of, but it's like a very, very bright, vibrant orange. It's like the orange on candy corn, where the orange, like it's orange, white, and yellow. The orange is definitely the color. I thought it was more yellow. It smells so good. The notes are a sweet confection of caramelized sugar, golden honey, and sweet buttercream makes for the ultimate sugar rush. It kind of reminds me of the honey in Oats and Honey. It's very reminiscent of that to me, but like more vanilla and buttercream added. Like it smells really good on cold. I'm probably gonna make some samples later today, so then it'll even smell better in my house because I'm probably gonna like melt it and make felt samples and stuff. So I'm really excited about this. So the scent will be available in the Scentsy bar, of course, and then Scent Circle and room spray. And then we do have the warmer coming on September 1st. It's called Countdown to Halloween. It's like, what do you call this? Oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking. Frankenstein. It's like a Frankenstein, but his head comes off and then you put the wax in there, and he has this little like calendar that he holds, and you can move this bat around counting down the days to Halloween. It wasn't super into my like aesthetic, so I was like, I'm gonna pass. But this will be on sale during September for $63. It says build excitement to the spookiest night of the year with this charming monster. Includes a small bat-shaped magnet to mark the date, as you can see. And I'm assuming it's an 8-watt element warmer. It doesn't say, but that is just my assumption. Here is like a picture of the head coming off to put the wax in. So highly recommend the scent though. The scent, if you are a bakery fan, oh, it's so good. Scent is so good. Okay, so those are coming September 1st, but I just wanted to pop in and share those quickly. And then also one little quick mention, also coming September 1st, consultants were able to order their Harvest brochure catalogs. So we do have the Harvest collection coming September 1st. I will be doing a separate walkthrough on the Harvest collection, but that's also coming on the 1st of September. Very exciting. So into the things I picked up, I had to get my hands on this cozy sweater. So this is just a hoodie exactly like I'm wearing kind of, but it does say Scentsy on it, so had to snag up one of those. It's gonna be so cozy for this fall. And then I'll probably go through, I restocked on my fall winter scent circles because I have like 4 scent circles, and so I was gonna get some ready for my Happy Mail to go out because I like to put scent circles in my Happy Mail, and I had like 4, and I was like, this isn't gonna get me very far. So I'm gonna go through these relatively quickly. So Autumn Sunset, Baked Apple Pie, Blueberry Cheesecake, Black Raspberry Vanilla, Clove and Cinnamon, Christmas Cottage, Cider Mill, Cedar Cider, Apple and Cinnamon Sticks, this is a fave, Autumn Hearth, Apple Cherry Strudel, Be Merry, Caramel Apple Craze, Autumn Road Trip, another fave, Around the Campfire, Arctic Kiss, Bright Cider Life, Berry Blessed, Blue Sage and Tonka. I'm so glad this one came back because I totally had regrets that I didn't put it in my Scentsy Club after it was no longer available. Cashmere Corduroy, cinnamon buttercream, clementine cupcake, and then blackberry spice and blackcurrant and plum. These are 2 new ones. So those are my Scent Circle restocks because, like I said, I only had 4, and that's including one that I got in the whiff box and one I got of the scent of the month. So like I really only had 2. So definitely needed to restock on those. And then I could not cash in a 6-pack of pods in my first order. So I know I told you guys in my whiff box video, spoiler if you have not gotten your whiff box yet, or if you have not watched the spoiler video, fast forward a little bit, but I did not get Autumn Road Trip in this 6-pack of pods because that actually comes in the whiff box. So instead I picked up Caramel Apple Craze, and this is actually new in pods this year. You guys, it smells just like a caramel apple. I am very, very happy that they did this in pods. So this hopefully is a good sign for Caramel Apple Craze that it's kind of sticking around for a little bit. I feel like once they start expanding what scents stuff come in, that they are hopefully not like on the chopping block, but you never know. Autumn Hearth, and then also First Day of Fall, I had to snatch this up because even though we do have a little bit before the first day of fall, I didn't know if I would do a 6-pack of pod order again before then, and it's the 21st or 20th-ish of September, and so that's gonna come up real fast. That's only like a month away, and I definitely want to use these on the first day of fall. So I also got baked apple pie. I may pop these in relatively soon because I'm definitely craving this scent. It's also like rainy and like 65 here today, so perfect fall weather. And then I did some Welcome Home. I do love this scent. I will say, if you are like, what does Welcome Home smell like? Because the catalog literally only describes it as warm and welcoming cinnamon and spices. And I will tell you that I've had people describe this to me at work as like a cinnamon sugar donut. So, and that's in the pod specifically, but I love the scent in pods and I feel like it lasts forever. Same with the car bar. And then I got pumpkin roll. Pumpkin roll isn't my favorite compared to pumpkin cinnamon swirl, but pumpkin cinnamon swirl doesn't come in pods. I do find pumpkin roll in pods in the air purifier doesn't do as well as in just straight up wall fans because this isn't a very strong scent for me. So that one I'll probably determine like where I put it because of that. So what else do we have? I feel like I'm getting through this pretty quickly. I picked up 2 travel twists. I picked up a Luna just because I felt like Luna is maybe a scent that struggles. Like I feel like Luna is just typically, not necessarily in wax, but in other things, a scent that like tends to not be as strong. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the fragrance that's in Luna, but I feel like it's just characteristically a lighter fragrance. And I will say, I also got Clean Breeze, which is like typically an extremely, this is typically like on the strongest end of the spectrum. So I felt like Luna and Clean Breeze would be 2 good ones to test because they're like the complete opposite on the scent spectrum. And then also Clean Breeze, I do like to use in our utility closet. So I specifically got this to test there. I can definitely smell this one through the packaging without even being open. And then I will say, I feel like Luna sat too long next to Clean Breeze because I feel like it smells a little bit like Clean Breeze. I don't know if it's just in my head, but it doesn't smell exactly like Luna. I haven't even opened it yet, but I can smell it. It smells more like fruity. It definitely has something else extra in here. Luna has a ton of notes, so I can see why it may not smell exactly the same. It's fairly strong, but it smells not the same as I was expecting. So I did want to mention too in this video, I mentioned this in my whiff box. There's also a travel twist in your whiff box, spoiler, which it's a really cool way to try it out. But if you have this open, it basically just twists. So this is closed, and then you can open it as much as you want. It continues to turn, but like this would be considered fully open, as you can see. Then there's like this little spongy type material down in here, which is a fragrance. So it can be fragrance up to 30 days, it says. I'm really gonna test these to see what their, you know, how long they last, what their consistency is, things like that. So it's really nice because it's not gonna like make a mess and spill like the travel tins used to. But I will say I was nervous that like it would just close like this and then it would just kind of turn, but it actually snaps closed, if you can hear that. So it actually isn't moving. Like it's not just gonna bump in your bag and open. So, but I can say I can smell them a little bit through the packaging. So I did say this in my other video too. If you're not planning on using them, I would keep them in the containers until you are ready to use them, just so they don't lose any more fragrance than they need to. So I'm really excited about those. I love the look of them so much more than the travel tins. I did like the travel tins though. So I kind of found them a little bit late. I feel like we all kind of did because of Patricia Gates. So yeah, there you have it. Okay, and then we did have our Scoobiedoo collection launch. So I ended up getting a 6-pack of wax licensed bars. So even though this is in my party closeout, this is something I did pay for full price in this party closeout because it is licensed products. Everything else was pretty much free and half price, except for my like more business items like my harvest brochures and my sweater. So these I paid full price for. I ended up getting a 6-pack because I was like, it's just the best deal for any bundle is a 6-pack. So I was like, okay, fine. Because I know I didn't want to get 6 of the Scoobiedoo bar alone. I threw in some other scents that I wanted to stock up on or re-get. So I got a Mickey Mouse and Friends. I don't know if I definitely tried this recently, and the funniest thing, I feel like this smells like my dentist office. Like every time I smell it, I'm like, yeah, this smells like my dentist office. It's just something about it. It's so interesting, but I kind of like it. I mean, I personally really like my dentist, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. But the notes on it are Georgia peach, orange peel, and vanilla. So I like this way more than the Disney Oh Boy. But my favorite out of the 3 is definitely the Totally Mini. This one is pink melon, juicy apple, and hibiscus blooms. And I love the color. The color probably has something to do with it. I just like this one a little bit better. I do really like the Mickey Mouse and Friends actually. And I feel like it lasts a really long time, but it's definitely more tart, and this is more fruity and sweet. Definitely way more girly. And I love the color. So like the color plays into it. So I did pick up 2 of those. I did try these not too long ago, and I just thought since I was doing a 6-pack, I may as well get 2 more because I finished up my bar when I tested them. And then I ended up getting 200 Acre Wood. I thought this would be nice for the bedroom. I haven't had this in a really long time. So this is Cotton Blossom, Jasmine, and Vanilla. And to me, this kind of, I think it's the color playing tricks on my nose, but it smells like a lavender cotton. It's like, lavender cotton's not available anymore, but it's kind of just like a very, very toned back lavender cotton. However, it doesn't say lavenders in the notes. It says Cotton Blossom and Jasmine and Vanilla. So like I said, it could just be the color. I've heard other people say that they get lavender as well. It's just like a really calming, like somewhat freshly washed bed sheets-esque type of scent. It's just really nice. But it is definitely on the lighter side, so I just wanted to give it a try again. It does come in pods now, but I just feel like because it's so light, I wonder how the pods would be. So I didn't pick up the pods, and they are licensed, so I was like, I'm not gonna get those. Okay, I did get the Scoobiedoo bar, but I do want to look up the notes on it just really quickly. Of course, it says I have no internet connection. We've been having an internet issue. Our Wi-Fi just like randomly will cut out and try and reconnect. And like, I'll be trying to work on Canva or like Jotform or something, and it's so annoying because it like loads and it's like you're working offline, and then it reloads and it's like you're working offline again. It's so annoying. Okay, so I got 2. The notes are a groovy burst of pink pineapple, sweet strawberry, solves a mystery with tangy clementine. So I do just have to say, the color of this, I don't know if I didn't know that this was the color, but I am recovering and like just kind of getting my smell back today. So I will say I can't pinpoint exactly what this smells like. It kind of just smells fruity to me. But also, do you guys remember the fruit snacks that were like the Scooby-Doo theme? And Scooby was literally this color, blue, in the fruit snacks package, and it was the best flavor. Part of me feels like it smells like that, but I don't know if it's the color reminding me of that or if it's like actually smelling like that. Did you guys eat those? Because me and my brother ate those all the time. And like the blue, like if you got a bunch of Scoobies in your packet, it was like the best day ever because the blue ones were so good. I feel like it kind of smells like that. It's definitely very fruity. I cannot pick out the scent notes though, because like I said, I'm just getting my smell back. But it definitely smells fruity, so I will be trying this out. I feel like based on the notes, it's one I probably would want to club, so that's why I didn't stock up on too many, because I figured I would probably put it in my club. Depending how long I go before I feel like I can really test it, I may pop it in there just to be safe, because this did launch on like the 8th of August, so depending if the bar sells out, which everything else sold out really fast, depending if the bar sells out, I think the last day of like the 30-day period to get it would be like September 7th ish to put it in your club if it sells out. So probably going to do that sooner rather than later, just in case. I gotta keep drinking and keep my throat hydrated. Okay. So next I got 2 warmers, and I feel like they're probably the most showcase warmers that I've seen so far, but I'm still going to show them with you because I really want to light them up. So I got the Aziza. I have these out of their boxes because I'm using their boxes as a prop for my phone to go on top of, because I knew I would need to plug these things in and I didn't want to be doing a ton of bending over. So I'm sitting on the floor, but they're kind of unpackaged but not fully. So I will say the Aziza has like, it's kind of like a lantern-esque jar, and it's like this taupey gray. It's definitely coming across gray on camera, and I feel like it looks very gray in the photos and stuff, but it's kind of almost like a taupey gray. It's not a full matte gray by any means. It is a glossy finish, but it does have like 5,000 pinholes, I believe they said. So this does move this little handle, but I feel like I kind of want to keep it like somewhat up, like if I can, like how it was kind of sitting up before. If I could leave it like that, I think I may, because that's kind of cute to me. I feel like it's cute when you can see those details. I really want to put this one out like fairly soon, so I'm probably going to do that. And then this is a 25-watt bulb, so I feel like it's going to be a pretty good performer. And then I did bring my cotton cleanups to show you guys these dishes. My throat. This is definitely the most I've talked in probably like a week. So, bear with me. Okay, I thought the plug-in was a little closer, but it's not. Oh gosh. Okay, here is the dish. It is, okay, I thought it looks like it might have a lip, but the lip's all the way up here. It's not down here. I know I'm pretty particular with my dishes about where the lip and stuff is because I don't like wax getting into like crevices because then it's really hard to get out. But it is just like a frosted dish. It does have the number 4 on the bottom. And I will say, compared to the cotton cleanup, it's a little bit smaller than the cotton cleanup. It still fits in there fine. You definitely just need to do some wiggling. So there you have it. There it is compared to that. Okay. Let me pick it up. I will say this is definitely one that as it like shifts around, the dish will move, but once it's set, it will be fine. I feel like the dish looks better in person than it does on the camera in the like the way it's sitting. Oh, this is cool. I think this is going to be so cool with its wall pattern, like all those dots. I mean, you can probably see it like totally casting it across my face, but all those dots, especially the closer you have it to a wall like this, it's going to show those little dots. Oh, I can see why everybody's picking this up. Initially I was like, oh, I don't have my eye on this. And I was like, no, I actually really do. I feel like this is going to be a decent performer too because it is a 25-watt bulb, like I said. And these holes, while there are a lot of them, they're not big, so they're not going to let off so much heat. Like I can feel the light bulb, but I feel like it's not going to let off too much. I feel like it's really going to focus it on that wax dish. That's cool. I like that. I feel like it definitely brings on a different, can't get it unplugged. I feel like it brings on a little bit of a different vibe once it's actually plugged in too. Okay. She is unplugged again. I think that one I'm actually going to set up right away. So I might just put that behind me. And then this one is ceramic, so it has the little cord right there. You don't have to worry about the little cord cut out. Can you guys tell I'm a little rusty? I haven't filmed in like probably 10 days. It's probably been more like a week, but it feels at least like 10 days. So anyway, next we have the Aqua Glow. And I was like gonna hold off on this until I seen people start hauling it, and then I was like, okay, fine, I'll add it in. So this one is only a 20 watt, but I think I'm gonna put it in the bedroom because I think just from seeing other people and their videos, I think it's really just like a really nice glow. So this bulb is like kind of dirty from the package, but it's just a 20 watt bulb. I also wonder how this one would look with different colored bulbs. This one, you have to see it lit up because it looks totally different in my opinion once it's lit up. Okay, so this one is a glass, so you do have that little cord cut out there, but it's totally like an aqua color and it's really, really shiny. And then it's kind of got like this mirrored situation on the inside, which is gonna come to life when we light it up. And then the dish is also this aqua type color. This is actually a bigger dish. So here is the cotton cleanup in it. It actually like moves around kind of. It's a pretty big dish actually. It's wider than the other one, and then maybe a little bit deeper too, but it still says the 4 cubes. Okay. So she's plugged in. Oh, yeah, this is definitely so cool lit up. So I do think this is going to be a really, really nice one for the bedroom. Not that we'll leave it on while we sleep, but it just kind of has that nice, like, softer glow. Oh, it looks so much cooler when it's lit up. Like, I didn't realize, I don't feel like you can tell from the catalog, it has all these little cutouts. Oh, that is just so cool. The dish is definitely like fairly clear. It's a lot of light coming out this way, but once you put your wax in, that color of the wax will just cast. So I have to find this one in the catalog. Like, I feel like it doesn't look the same. Like, you can kind of tell, but it looks so much cooler once it's actually on. That one's gonna be a bedroom one. Okay. And then those are the only 2 new ones from the catalog that I've got so far, because I feel like they're just the best for this time of year. Like, they're fitting for now. I do really have my eye on Golden Sunset, but that one's just so summery that I didn't want to waste a host credit on it quite yet. So that's this one. I really like it, but like I said, it's kind of summery. So instead, I got 2 others. So I went with just like a classic etched core. Why, you ask? I just really felt the need to get a classic etched core. Don't ask. Okay. I have the rose gold etched core, but I really just wanted like an all white. I've really been craving that look. So here is the dish. It's kind of like, it's kind of square but kind of rounded, as you can see. The cotton cleanup fits in it just fine. I will say only the top is glazed, so even like the sides are not glazed. They're actually etched. I don't know if you can tell that, just barely, but there's actually etching in the side of the dish on the top. So you don't want to like spill wax over the edge of this. You definitely want it to stay flat in the top. Otherwise it will stain. But I feel like this one is an amazing performer, I've heard from people, because it's just like a no-nonsense, workhorse, looks good anywhere type warmer. And it was calling my name. So here it is. It's just so simple. And it's a 25 watt, so like I said, that's a big bulb for this skinny warmer. Like, look at the bulb compared to the, like, I no wonder this is so good, because it just, it has nothing to do but heat up, because there's nowhere else for the heat to go except for towards that dish, and it's going to retain it really well because it's a ceramic. Okay. Next time, I'll try and get closer to the plug. Okay. So this is what it looks like. It's just white. Like, it's, I really love the look of it. And here's what it looks like on. So it does glow quite a bit. And then it does cast those little like hearts, which is just the light coming through all of these little holes all the way around. So like I said, this one's definitely a good performer. I feel like people have said that for years. But it's only like a $30 warmer, and I used my host credits on it anyway, but what a good price just to get like a standard warmer. So I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put this quite yet. I will say the etched cores are really cute because they fit right on the Bath and Body Works little marble pedestals really, really well. So let me show you. They fit on these pedestals really well, which is super, super cute. They don't sell those anymore, but if you have some of these, kick it around. They're some of my favorites. And I love how the edge core fits on them. So there is that. Okay. Whew. One more. I'm definitely getting out of breath, but oh wow, this is definitely going to be a good performer. I can already feel the bulb warmed up, and that was like 2 seconds of being on. I'm just gonna package this one up a little bit and put it back in its box until I find a home for it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it quite yet. What the heck? Where did the packaging go? It's right here. If you guys have hauled a warmer, especially more than one before, you know how like messy everything gets. It's just like explosion of paper and boxes and everything. Okay, last one, then we have to clean up. So I saw Mr. Kongsbaum hauling this and I was like, okay, fine, twist my arm. So it's the Preston. I've wanted this also for a really long time, and then I was like, okay, I feel like I'm going for it, so I did. Okay, I feel like this is, oh wow, this is actually like, it's not the biggest dish ever, but it's a pretty substantial dish. So here it is again compared to the cotton cleanup. It's got some wiggle room, it's pretty big. It's not super deep. It does say 4 once again, and it actually is glazed, not as heavily down here, but like for the most part this whole thing is glazed. So better for a wax spill if the whole thing is glazed, just saying. Not that we're encouraging wax spills, but you know how it goes. Oh, this is cool. I've never seen this in person, and it is a 25 watt bulb, so I feel like it'll be another fairly good performer. Okay, I do have to light this one up too, because while it's not going to be super bright, it does have a light bulb, so I do want to show it lit up. And then we will be finished. This wasn't a very wax heavy haul, but I have a ton of wax for my Scentsy club. That's mostly fall winter, like Bright Side of Life, Autumn Road Trip, like all the scents that were available in fall winter. I have a ton of those, so I was like, I definitely don't need to get any more fall waxes quite yet. So I do feel like the lid on the top looking down is kind of a different color. I don't know if you can tell that. It's kind of like a cream compared to the rest of it's white, but looking at it straight on, you can actually tell that. So it's kind of painted like a white, but the lid's like a different, it's like a cream, or the dish. Anywho, that was kind of interesting. You can't tell it from straight on, but on top you can. So maybe this is one that I need to put a little higher. It looks really freaking cool. Like, it looks super decor piecey. Like, it totally doesn't look like a warmer to me. And like, these are holes, which these also look like holes, but they're not. Like, whoever designed this did a really good job, I feel like. And I think it's going to be a good performer. Again, the only one I feel like out of this collection that I got that could be a questionable performer is the Aqua Glow, because it's a 20 watt. Oh, this is cool. This would be another good one for the bedroom because it's just so little light. But I think, see, get you in the eye. I do think that I may put this one, I'm not sure where. I do feel like this one being a square is throwing the light a lot differently. So usually they're like those little heart shapes, and these ones are just kind of like circles or like little ovals. So something to note, I guess, if you're worried about how it's going to throw on the wall. But this one, once again, do feel like it'll be a really, really good performer. And just looks so sleek. This could be a nice kitchen one. I'm so undecided. So that is everything I have for this video today. Apologies, it was quite lengthy, but I did just want to share everything, including the upcoming scent of the month. Now that I'm getting my smell back a little bit, I am going to try and come on soon, if I haven't already posted it, with my like what I have been warming basket. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. What do you have your eye on from the new fall catalog? It doesn't have to be new. I mean, like, this isn't new by any means, but it just, I wanted to check it out. So it could be something old, it could be something new, it could be a wax bar. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.